Welcome back to RNG Camo Mastery, the series where this RNG Wheel of Fortune decides what I'll be unlocking every single gold weapon in the Black Ops 7 multiplayer camo grind. We're on episode 21 already, it's absolutely zooming by. I cannot believe the amount of support you guys have been giving this series. It's actually been insane. I cannot thank you enough. And before I click the wheel, I just want to remind you guys that there is a massive giveaway going on in my Discord server, linked down in the description below, where if we hit certain subscriber milestones before the end of this series, which is a good few weeks away at this point, then I'll be giving away tons of stuff like copies of Black Ops 7, battle passes, things from the official COD store, physical gifts, custom mouse mats, loads of good stuff. So make sure you're in the Discord, make sure you're subscribed if you want to see those milestones hit, and let's click the wheel. Let's go. What are we going to be doing in today's episode? It looks like it's going to be an assault rifle or a pistol. I don't know how we've not done a single pistol yet. It's actually getting a bit silly at this point. But we're going to be doing the X9 Maverick today. I don't know if this is a good or bad assault rifle. I can't remember what you guys have been saying. There's something telling me this is a good one, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, let's get it going. Assault rifles. X9 Maverick 3-round burst assault rifle. Great damage and recoil control. Average mobility and slower handling. I like a burst gun when they're good. And if this is a good one, then I'm going to be very happy today. The special camo challenges are killing an enemy that's affected by my tactical or non-lethal score streak. They changed that since I last did this camo challenge back on the flatline, and something else. I can't remember what it was. Maybe an LMG? Yeah, I think it was the first LMG that I did. So this challenge should be super easy now. You just call in UAVs and stuff like that, and it should count towards this challenge. 50 eliminations without any attachments. An annoying camo challenge, but if this gun is good, again, we should be okay. And getting a kill without taking any damage 30 times. Nice. A pretty straightforward challenge. It either happens or it doesn't. And I guess that's everything we need to know before we get into game. Oh no, wait! I've completely forgotten. Wow, I'm bad at this. I've completely forgotten. I am level 55, and I can prestige. So I will be doing exactly that. And in the Arclight LMG episode, I gave you guys the chance to buy this prestige token off of me for 800 likes within 24 hours. Unfortunately, you guys didn't reach that. It got up to about 650. So for the first time, you guys have failed to buy a prestige token off of me, which is sad, because obviously likes on videos are good and they help loads, so please do like this video. But it's great because that means I can spend that token on whatever I want. And I say whatever I want. I think it's probably going to be spent on this assault rifle to make sure I don't have to do a load of leveling. So let's quickly prestige, let's hold the button, and then we'll see what level we unlock the X9 Maverick, because I might level up if it's like level 15 or something, you get it, but I have a feeling it's not. But there we go, prestige 5 has been achieved. What are the rewards for this prestige? I've really not been looking at any prestige rewards, and it has shown because some have actually been quite useful, like blueprints. Nothing useful other than a skin, but I don't really care about that, to be honest. But back to the class setup we go. X9 Maverick is unlocked at level 28. Oh, I mean, I probably should just level up and get that with some double XP, but I honestly cannot be bothered. I want to do it right now. Use my permanent token, which you guys did not buy. This is mine to use. I'm using it on the Maverick when I really would have wanted to use it on like a harp or active camo, because those would be much more fun. But it's done. It's purchased. We now have this gun permanently. I guess we'll get into game, but before I transition into the match, I've got something really cool to show you guys at the end of this video. It's something that I've been working on in the background, and it's even better than I expected it to be. But you're gonna have to wait till the end to see what it is. I also somehow completely forgot to mention that it is, of course, December, so we've got a new Christmas jumper on. And by new, I mean new to this series, not new to me. I wore this last year. Worn it many years before, but there we go. Christmas jumper of today is on. We love a good old Christmas jumper. All right, let's see what this Maverick is all about. I was looking away, and he peeked around the corner. Seems a bit rude to me. Let's see if it's a good one-burst kill or not. That's like the biggest test, is does it one-burst kill consistently to, like, upper body / head? Well, no, definitely head, I would hope. Well, we didn't one-burst that guy, but I did miss quite a few. Where'd he go? What is happening? Oh my god, I'm so lost in this game. I'm so lost. I really need to play hardpoint, I think, when I'm leveling up guns like this. I always fall in the water there, god damn it. And I'm just getting slammed. I'm not even going to get a single kill this game, am I? Playing slow is what I need to do. And we hit one bullet there. Surprisingly, not a kill. So we now know it's not a one bullet kill, which would be quite impressive. Okay, there's a kill. Nice. Not a one burst there, and I'm going to steal this streak. Or is the teammate going to steal it? Wait, it's mine, sucker. Oh, another care package, yes, please. If only I was running the booby trap perk, that would have been glorious. And a sentry turret? Oh, yeah. I probably had a red dot I could have put on this thing, actually, which is an amateur mistake not putting one on. The burst fire rate is pretty quick, actually. Like, the time between bursts is nice and speedy. I knew he would have stimmed. I just knew it. I could tell. I could tell by his character skin he was a sweat running stims. I just knew he was going to be on full health when he came back around that corner. And I knew I was going to die.
Hostile counter UAV above.
That is literally my own grenade. Come on, man. Focus. Lock in. We're using a new gun. We're in a new Prestige. Prestige 5. Pretty awesome stuff, really. Halfway there. Halfway to being done. Oh, God, that was close. Yeah, I'm on your team, brother. Stop shooting me. Uh-oh. Nice reload cancel. That was big. That was a lovely little play there. Pulling that Scouty P. See you later. Maybe they don't know where I am. They've got a Gravemaker, though. And he's angry with me. Oh, God. Damn it. Got a bit overwhelmed there. But it's okay. I've not even popped any double XP yet. And I can't be asked this game. I'll do it afterwards. Oh, they've got a VTOL. That's not what I wanted to hear or see. Yeah, this gun feels good. I don't... Like, this feels like a solid burst fire gun. It's not, like, the most broken thing I've ever experienced and seen. But it just feels solid.
That's what she said.
Oh my God, the sentry turret. I got a kill. Oh, hey. Best streak in the game. Hostile harp, of course. As long as we don't get nuked this game, I'll be happy. I've not been nuked yet in this game. That is a proud statement I can make. No one has called in a nuke against me. And no one has called in a nuke on my team as well. I've not seen a single nuke in this game yet, which I'm kind of impressed about. I've not even come close to a nuke, and I really don't know how. Normally, I've had a decent streak by this point. I've maybe come close and just choked it. But in this game, I am nowhere near a nuke. My highest streak is 15 or 16. And I was supposed to check my prestige stats, so we'll do that after this game. Nice. Okay, I don't know what range this is a one burst kill. It definitely can do it. It is possible. Another VTOL for the enemies. You're joking me.
Not another one?
Could be from care packages, because they have been calling in care packages like it's Christmas. I guess this boat hut is my house now, until the VTOL goes away. See you later. Shameless camping here. I don't care. I am the only one left. I don't want to leave, though, because I lose XP. There's 3 minutes left, and it's such a waste of time for me to stay here. It's time to leave. There is no need to be in that game. I'm just wasting everyone's time. I'm going to do the right thing. It counts as a loss. It was going to be a loss anyway. I lose a ton of XP. It is what it is. Good thing I didn't use my double XP token. Otherwise, that would have been a huge waste. My prestige stats for Prestige 4. Let's have a real quick look. We got a 1.69 elimination to the death ratio. Nice. Over a 1 win loss. We like to see that. Highest streak, 16. Absolutely embarrassing, quite frankly. Anyway, I'm going to smash out these headshots, and I'll see you in 1 second where they'll be done magically. Hey now, stop looking at my ruby snake. It's rude to stare. But now I've whipped my ruby snake out, it is time for the special camo challenges, which was kills that taking damage, no attachment kills, and kills that enemies affected by my tactical or non-lethal score streaks. Luckily, I've got a scout pulse ready to go. And I'm also going to put on triple green because we're playing kill confirm, so picking up tags is a very... Actually, do I even have triple green? I don't. Oh my God. Okay, well, there goes that plan. But basically, the plan was going to be picking up tags to get score, which is boosted by the triple green specialty, would be the easiest streaks in the world. But let's use my scout pulse. Please don't die. Oh, you idiot. Come on, use it in a sensible place. That's what I get for having my ruby snake out in public.
What?
But anyway, it's basically just kills, kills, kills at this point, which is fine with me. And if I can go tags, 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 that's also going to be of benefit. Oh my God. Lovely kill. There's a scout pulse. Okay, let's use it. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. All right, no enemies apparently. So that should be one there. The enemies affected by my non-lethal streaks. Can I see it? No. Oh, and I need to use a no attachment build. Whoops. I did make one of those. There we go. So I can't see if these non-lethals are counting towards the challenge specifically. In theory, they absolutely should be. It's literally what the challenge says. So it shouldn't be really too difficult. But you never know with this game. Kill that guy. Try and get my UAV up. That would be nice. Nice. There we go. Okay, UAV is better because it... I don't have to be alive for it to work, but I'm not going to use it. Wow, what a grenade. I'm not going to use my UAV immediately, I was going to say, because you don't want to overlap your streaks here. I want to constantly have uptime where I can get progress towards this camo challenge. So I've got my UAV up, but I'm not going to use my counter UAV until the UAV goes. So I'm basically maximizing the amount of time that it is possible for me to make progress towards this camo challenge. If I do that, it should be nice and easy to do. And I cannot aim. Oh my. In theory, these camo challenges are really, really easy. You just need to not be having an absolute stinker of a game like I am right now. Oh, I'm not even getting kills without taking damage. It's just not going well. I guess at the end of the day, if I complete the no attachment kills challenge first, I can then just put attachments on. I have been playing hardpoint to get my headshots done, and I was having a good time. But then I was in a Giga Sweat lobby, left it, then tried queuing up for hardpoint, and it put me straight back into that game. No warning, like no countdown where you can just leave it again. Put me straight back into the game 4 times in a row. So I was like, okay, clearly I'm just going to have to go play hard, kill confirm them. But yeah, I hate it when the game puts you straight back into a game you've just quit. Like, sure, if you leave a lobby before the game has started, I'm okay with it putting you back in because you're clearly just being like a bit of a baby about a map or something. But when you leave an actual match in progress, you're not quitting that because you're having a good time. You're quitting that because you want to leave and you don't want to be playing in that match, whether it's the map, whether it's the enemies, whether it's your team, whatever. You've clearly quit a game in progress because you don't want to be there. So I don't think it should ever put you back in that game. I just don't get it. Nobody is quitting those games with the intention of ever coming back to it. But yeah, getting headshots on this gun was kind of a bit harder than I was expecting. Please die, thank you. It was not the easiest thing. The gun feels great. It's really nice to use and satisfying, and once you get attachments on it, it's great. But yeah, headshots were a little bit tricky. And I thought this was going to be... My eye's itchy. I thought this was going to be easy getting these specials done. Because, yeah, now I don't have to aim for the head. It'll be a bit better. But clearly, that's not the case. But there we go. That is a... Oh, no, not like this. Where am I even dead from? Across the way? What the hell? And that's a kill on a guy affected. Actually, if they have Ghost, I'm assuming they're not affected by my non-lethal streaks, right? Unless they have counter UAV, but then if they have Vigilance, then the counter UAV doesn't affect them. So I guess when you have a Scout Pulse or UAV or CUAV up, they're not even necessarily affected by it, which is kind of annoying. And we lose. Boo-hoo, don't care. Genuinely, how do you play kill confirmed? Get how many kills? 25 kills? And confirm one of them. You are actively trying not to confirm there, which I don't even understand. Like, they're so good for points. They get you your score streaks. They give you free score and XP. Why are you not picking them up? You're not even, like, going for a nuke or something. Well, if you are, you've done terribly at it. It just makes no sense. Go play Team Deathmatch if you have no interest in the tags. It's going to be one of those days, I think. But the important question is, did we make any progress towards the kills and enemies affected? Yes, we did. 7. All right, game a hard point on Black Car. I'm feeling good. Let's just be, you know, I say this so many times and it often goes out the window straight away, but positive vibes only, all right? Come on, guys. That's what we're here for, to have fun. We're playing a game. Fun over fast. That's the phrase. Sit down. Kill without taking damage. We've got a Scout Pulse already. Let's see if we can get some kills with that. Why are they spawning this way? What's going on? Where are they? I don't understand. How's this happened? Great. How are you behind me? Oh, I do love it when my team has 0 map control, somehow, on a tiny map. Makes no sense. How the enemies can literally be in front, behind, and to the side of me. Sit down. I don't know if that was a kill without taking damage or not. Of course he hits me, but I get a UAV at least. Okay, that's good for the kills out, kills on affected enemies. And we got our CUAV as well, so we should be able to make some decent progress. If we can get any kills here. Great snap. Unlucky timing. These are all counting. I hope. Anyway, they should all be counting. Let's CUAV them now, because my UAV is leaving. And let's not kill that guy. EMP him as well, just in case. Thank you for the kill. If it says finished detected enemy, or like finished scrambled enemy, or whatever it is for the CUAV, then those kills should absolutely be counting. Basically, if it tells you you've done the thing, it should count towards the challenge. We all know that's a capital should. How is he there? What the hell? Spawn flip. We're happy with that. Ow. Ow. How? I'm dead before there's anything even on my screen. I'm shot round the corner before I've even come around it. It makes no sense. And that is some nice 90 damage on both of them. Beautiful. Some very positive vibes only going on right now. And you're just sat in that corner. Okay, I'm salty about that. Look at him, just crouched. What are you doing? Hold that. Hold that. Scout Pulse. Beautiful. Okay, call that in. I am scrambled. I don't know if it still counts as Scout Pulse kills or not. It says finish detected enemy, so maybe. Beautiful. Finished scrambled enemy. See, there you go. That's a CUAV kill. See you later. That's a kill without taking damage somehow. Fly onto the point. Don't take any damage. Oh, there's another one. Well, let's go. They're going to be spawning behind me. Call in my own UAV. Awful peek. Awful peek. Just, I don't know. Never peek that angle. I say as I'm about to do it again. But with a grenade this time. Hold that. Where'd it go? Why did he not hold my grenade? He's affected by my EMP. He's affected by my EMP. That's a Scout Pulse. We're fine with that. Any camo challenges coming in, we get a level up. Sometimes that's a good sign, but not today. And another Scout Pulse. Beautiful. A Scout EP. Ready to go? Get me some more progress. Come on, push that way. Push down, please. Ah! Thank you. Kill without taking damage. And maybe detected. Maybe not, though. Damn it. Whatever, we got a new Scout Pulse. Shoot him in the hands. Apparently, that's where his head is. Not sure that's anatomically correct, but if the game says it is, I'm not arguing. Oh! Oh! Ah! What? He's just not even moving. Normally when people kill you, they at least like react or turn their screen or something. That guy, just completely motionless, gets a kill, doesn't care. It means nothing to him. Why is it that when they have the hard point, I can't even get near it? When we have the hard point and like I'm on it, enemies just come from 5 million different directions every single time without fail. And that guy just 180s, insta-kills me, 1 frame. Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't believe my teammates are real half the time. I genuinely just don't. Big conspiracy theory. That guy's still on the corner. Get me a free EMP kill. Thank you. That's all I care about. Get my scout pass. And there is 50 kills without any attachments, so we can use our attachment build soon. You're dead. Kill without taking damage. Definitely taking damage there, but he was affected. Oh, well, let's use our Maverick build with attachments. Now we can actually maybe do some better stuff. Probably not, though, because this is me still. There we go. You're something. You're something. You're something. And fly. Oh, God. Almost a mid-air collision. He didn't even notice me. Are you okay, sir? You're dead. No damage. That's definitely damage. And there is a camo. Which one? Kill without taking damage. Woo! So now it's just enemies affected, which is kind of an annoying one to do. And we lose the game. Woo! I know your elimination to death ratio takes into assists, but you know something's not right when every single person in the lobby, except for one person, has a positive elimination to death ratio. I think you're skewing the numbers a little bit there and making people feel a bit better than they maybe should be. And we just need 3 more kills on the enemies affected by our stuff. But before we get to that, it is time to prestige the weapon. Press and hold, enter prestige 1. We'll see what the prestige attachment is as well. Aiming speed and sprint to fire time. I mean, I guess I'll move my camera. God, you guys are so demanding. You can't even read it with the camo there anyway. But who cares? It's time to play Rate That Camo, the secret game that shows me you're still watching the video at this point and you're an absolute legend. Rate the prestige camos for the X9 Maverick in the comments down below out of 10, or just tell me your favorite one. Anything works for me. Just interact with the video, do the things, click the buttons. But anyway, prestige 1 is called Strands. That is absolute garbage, 0 out of 10. Next is Murder. 1 out of 10. Almost could be cool, but I don't know if it's not obvious enough what the things are. Doesn't really stand out at all. And then the Prestige Max is Hellfire. Okay. Maybe a 5 out of 10, just because it's quite nicely animated. But it doesn't look that great. That's Rate That Camo. Let's get this special camo challenge done and get started on the golds. I'm thinking about what attachment to unlock with my prestige token, like my weapon prestige token. I was thinking about the bolt carrier group for the extra fire rate, because you don't unlock that till level 40, which is quite late, but it only gets you 4% increased fire rate. Does that realistically make a difference, or does it feel much more significant than it says it is on paper? I'm not going to risk it and use my token on that attachment, though. I'm going to find something else. Probably just this grip. It's a solid choice. Oh my God, this camo is disgusting. That is absolutely vile. Oh dear. And shockingly, I've joined a game of progress. Shockingly, my team is losing. Shockingly, it's going to be miserable, isn't it? But we just need 3 kills and enemies affected by my stuff. And that's all I can do, really. I probably should change my Gunfighter wildcard whilst I have no attachments to the Tactical Expert one, because then I can actually get this done. And you know what? For once, I'm not going to be lazy. There we go. Boom. We now have 2 EMP grenades. So they are the only things stopping me making progress right now, other than my aim. All right, so we've got a CUAV. Let's call that in. Kill some scrambled enemies. Scrambled eggs. Oh my God, not with aim like that. Somehow won the fight, though. Should probably use double weapon XP. Now I've prestiged the gun, but whatever. Here we are. Scrambled enemy. Scrambled eggs. So 1 more kill? Or was that it? 1 more. Okay, cool. Let's use a scout pulse. Oh. That's easier to get and potentially easier to waste, but there we go. See, scout pulse straight away. That should be it right there. Boom. There we go. Diamondback camo unlocked, which means it is now time to get the gold. So 3 kill streaks is all we want. How hard can that be? There's 1. And 3. There we go. First progress made. Thank you. That's a 4. 5. Great shot. Let's try not to get scammed out of it here. And 6. Get 1 bursted. See you later. It's a 7. 8. Clears out the point for the 9. Let's go. Who needs attachments on this thing? Beautiful. Playing the objective whilst on the streak. He's an idiot. They call him a madman. No! What a waste. Oh, it was such a good streak. That's why my high streak right now is a mere 16. Absolute idiot when I'm on a streak. Nothing changes. I just keep running head on at the red dots. Any danger of anyone on my team getting on the point? Probably not. Look at that. 5 red dots all in front of me. We finally take the point. Okay, well done, team. That's a 1. Oh god, lie down. 2. How did that work? If you just lie down, you disappear, apparently. Come on, team. Anyone? No. Okay, no one wants to do anything. I joined that very late and came top of the team quite comfortably as well. Who knows what the rest of my team was doing based on their KDs and total number of kills, dying a lot. But who cares about them? We're on 4 out of 10. Ooh, flagship hardpoint. If it's a long game, if my team actually plays the objective and if the enemy team also plays the objective to make the time last as long as possible, we could be doing quite well here. Get out of our spawn. There's one. And I'm dead to that sniper. Ooh, run away. Why can't I see his name through the barrel then? Okay. That's a 2, I believe. And that's a 0. Nice. There's always someone on one of those bridges, and they always kill me no matter where they are. Get out of it. 1. I shoot one guy, he just hides around the corner, and then a new guy pops out. 1. Somehow a scout pulse on a 1 streak. That's what we like. 2. Oh my god. 3. Yes, let's go. Great shots. Get them on the spawn cheese. Run away. Luckily, that was a cluster grenade, so absolutely useless. Oh my god. Line them up. Line them up. Line them up. That right there, this is a very niche reference, but I felt like a Hellion shooting Zerglings right there. A blue flame Hellion, if you want to get very specific. If anybody understands that. Holy. You're an elite gamer. I don't know how many progresses I'm on. Quite frankly, doesn't matter. We'll get it at some point. But if you're interested, we're on 6 out of 10. And there's a 3. Progress. And you're dead. Now I'm dead. 1. 2. 3. Woo! Let's go. 2. That was awkwardly close. 3. The sniper misses his shot. We get lucky. We get the kill. Brother, what are you doing re-peeking that? Nope. Oh my god, how am I alive? I am wincing because I assume I'm going to be dead. And there is shattered gold. Oh, okay. Well, we're done. That was that. Cool. And for anyone that cares, the X9 Maverick stats 483 eliminations. Again, quite a slow one. 1.62 elimination to death ratio. And that's the main thing. Killed by exactly 500 of these, apparently. That doesn't sound right to me. Oh, well, let's go look at it in gold, I suppose. And the other thing that I've been working on that I mentioned at the start of the video. Let's start things off with what we all came here for, which was a shattered gold on the X9 Maverico. That's actually quite nice. I like that this gun is quite chunky. You can really see the gold on it. Oh my god, I was not expecting the head to come off. Wow. That's pretty cool inspect, actually. This might be a good inspect gun. Interesting. Really long inspect. They've done very well with the actual inspect animations this year. A lot of them are really interesting to look at and show off the camo very well. But now I've got a little bit of a surprise for you, and I might actually reload and use the Maverick again, but we'll start with not. And we're over this side of the map now. The surprise is that I've only gone and unlocked the Dia de Mort. What was it? I don't know. This camo on the MXR 17, and it is so much better than I was expecting. Look at those colors. This is what you get for Prestige 2 on the MXR 17, and it looks stunning. This is my favorite camo in the game right now, that I have, at least. It's so good, and I was concerned that it might not be that good because it maybe doesn't glow in the dark and it doesn't look that great. But if you go in the dark, oh my god, just look at it. It's so good. Oh my god. This is just such a good camo. I wish I could have this every single year. I would use this permanently until I get Mastery camos every time without fail. Just look at it. I bet this looks incredible in zombies as well, where it's generally like darker maps. Oh, just beautiful. I love this thing so much. I did also put it on the VS Recon. Let's have a look at it in the daylight on the Recon. Looking pretty good. And in the darkness, in the shadows, as dark as we can get on this map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know it's right behind my camera right now. I'm looking at it, but that's so good. Oh. What about with the reload? Nope, that's still right behind the camera. Okay, well, there we go. I'm so happy with this. I can now actually, it's no longer a secret. I can actually use it in these videos whilst I'm leveling up guns now and working on the headshots or whatever we're doing, whatever the camo challenge is, which I'm very happy about. And I can't wait to unlock even more prestige like mastery camos. They're so good this year. But let's get the comments of the day up on screen. Speaking of good, that's what you guys all are. Absolutely beautiful people. Thank you so much for all the support on this video, on the series. It You guys are just the best. I know I say it all the time, but I do genuinely mean it. I do genuinely enjoy going through the comments. Even though there's a lot of them to go through every single day, it really does make me happy just reading what you guys have to say about this game, the camo grind, my videos, whatever it is. And on that note, we're going to call it a video there. If you've not caught up on every episode of this series, the playlist is in the description down below and on screen right now. And also, if you want to find out what I think about every single perk and specialty in this game, I just did a tier list on that just yesterday, so go check out that video on screen right now as well. I simply couldn't resist seeing what the X9 Maverick looked like with this camo on, and it is absolutely stunning.